everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl AmandaEnsing, and this is my beauty space. So today we are doing a makeup tutorial on my favorite color in the entire world, olive, khaki, whatever you want to call it. If you have been following me for a while, you know olive is my jam. I have olive everything, like most of my wardrobe is olive. I actually tried to take a little break from wearing olive because I felt like that was all I was wearing, but I just always go back to it, olive it. I don't know what took me so long to do an olive makeup tutorial. I don't know, I have no idea. I've done olive shimmery makeup looks and tutorials, but nothing matte like this. I'm obsessed. Like, you could wear this look for anything. I'm getting ready to do it to an event right now, but you could also wear this with like jeans or, I mean, anything. You could make this casual or more dressy. Today I'm doing more dressy, but you could also slay for more casual. So I hope you guys enjoy this look. Don't forget to hit subscribe down below if you've not already joined my A-team. And if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. First things first, I'm going to prime my skin with the partayyy Rose Gold Elixir. I'm going to blend this in with my beauty blender, and I'm going to let it sink in while I do my eyes. Next, I'm priming my eyelids with the Urban Decay Eden Eye Primer. I'm just going to blend this all over the eyelids, and it's going to provide a base for eyeshadow. Eye primer is everything. It makes sure that your eyeshadow doesn't crease and doesn't budge. The first eyeshadow I'm going to use is a light brown. I'm going to buff this all over the upper crease area, back and forth in windshield wiper motions, and this is just going to be the transition shade, so it's going to help all the darker colors blend upwards. Next, I'm taking a matte olive color. This is High Tea from MakeupGeek. I'm just taking a buffer brush or a crease brush. This is a little bit denser than the previous one, and I'm going to start packing it all over the lid and bringing it up into the crease. I've mentioned this a lot on my channel, but I prefer to use a crease brush on the lid when it comes to matte colors when I'm doing this kind of smoky eye. I just prefer the way a crease brush diffuses the color all over the lid. However, if I'm going to use a sparkle or shimmer or metallic shadow, then I'll use a flat lid brush, but for mattes doing smoky eyes like this, I always use a crease brush. Next, I'm taking another matte green eyeshadow, and I'm just going to layer this right on top to give it a little bit more depth and a little bit more dimension. I want it to be a tad more green because that one is more of a gray olive, but I wanted a little bit more vibrancy to the color. Then I'm going back to my fluffy brush just to buff out any harsh lines. This is going to look a little bit weird until it's done just because it is an odd color, like it's an olive green. But once we're done, it'll look stunning. Now I'm taking a makeup wipe to remove any excess eyeshadow and clean up the lines. Now I'm going to wing out my eyeliner. I'm just using a felt tip eyeliner. This one is for Makeup Forever. It's really helpful when you clean up your eyeshadow because it gives you that precise line that you can just follow and wing out your eyeliner. Next, I'm going to fill in my eyebrows with the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil, my current favorite. And I'm just going to start on the under part of the brow. And I've been going for more of a messy brow lately because my brows are growing quite full and I'm kind of learning to love them a little bit imperfectly. Like, I used to always be so crazy about wanting them extremely perfect, but I kind of like them messy now. Next, I'm taking the Too Faced Cooling Matte Primer. I'm just going to apply this to the center part of my face. And for my foundation, I'm taking the Makeup Forever foundation stick. I'm heading to an event after this, and this is my go-to event foundation because it looks so beautiful on camera and it's buildable medium to full coverage. I'm just going to buff this all over the skin so that way my face matches my neck because I am self-tanned right now. I had a spray tan for my birthday party last week, so. To conceal, I'm going to use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is another one of my go-tos for events. I either use this one or Tarte Shape Tape. Those are my two current favorites for events. I'm just going to be highlighting under the eyes and the center of my face, just anywhere I want to bring light and really lift those areas. I know you guys have seen me do this a million times, but I'm just gonna bake over my concealer. This is using a ton of powder to set the concealer, letting it sit for a couple of minutes, and then dusting off the excess, and I promise you, your makeup will not budge, like will not move. Next, I'm going to contour. I'm going to use the Kat Von D Shade and Light Cream Contour Palette. I love cream contouring lately. I used to not be into it so much, but the past couple of months, I've just been really liking it. It can look harsh at first, but once you blend it out and it sets, it looks so realistic and gives you this beautiful, subtle contour. Even though when I'm applying it right now, it looks really intense. Once it blends and sets, it looks really beautiful. I'm gonna bake right underneath of that contour. This just defines it. It's a little trick I love to do, and it makes it look a little bit more chiseled, like your face just looks so sculpted. And I have big cheeks, so I love this trick. Now I'm going to take some bronzer. I'm going to set all over those areas that I cream contoured. This is optional, but again, I am going to an event after this, so I'm going all out today. If you have dry skin, you might not need to set, but if you're oily, I definitely would use a little bit of powder to set the face. For my waterline, I'm going to use a brown coal. I actually used two because I wasn't crazy about the first one that I used. I'd never really used it before, but it was just a little bit lighter than I wanted, so I go in with another darker brown after this. But you could also use black or nude. This look would go with anything. I just really wanted like a smoldering, smoky, chocolatey waterline. Now I'm going to start smoking out the lower lash line. I'm using some of that high tea shade, the first olive color, and I'm also going to take some of this brown from this ColourPop palette. It's just a chocolatey brown, and I'm buffing that on the lower lash line. I didn't want to go too olive on the lower lash line. I wanted to bring it more brown, so that way it looks a little bit more wearable. Now moving on to blush. Oh my gosh, I don't know why this blush smells so amazing. I feel like a lot of Benefit blushes just smell so delicious. I'm just gonna apply this right over the contour and then we will move on to highlight. To highlight today, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty highlights. I am so impressed with these. The quality, the pigmentation. I add so much of this glow, and even from any angle, it doesn't look dirty. It doesn't look like, you know, sometimes highlights make your cheeks look dirty. These never do. So I'm starting with Hustla Baby, and then I'm going to layer Trophy Wife on top. I mean, these highlighters are unreal. If you haven't picked them up, you need them in your life. Now for mascara and lashes, I'm gonna add the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara and then go in with false lashes. The lashes I'm using today are Dragon Lee from New Bounce 'em. I love these. I know I've used these a lot lately too, but I love them. And then I'm just adding some mascara on the lower lashes, and then I'm gonna spray some MAC Fix Plus all over the skin just to take away any powdery look. For my lip color, I wanted a peachy nude, so first I'm gonna apply a peachy nude liquid lip. Then once that sets, I'm going in with this nude gloss with gold shimmer. And using a liquid lip first will make it last a lot longer than a traditional lipstick underneath. So this is the final look. Don't forget to thumbs up if you like makeup tutorials and want more, and let me know in the comments requests for future videos. I do plan on filming my first Halloween tutorial this week. I'm still kind of unsure of what I want to film, so leave me suggestions down below. I would like to do a few this year. It's gonna be hard to top my Cheshire Cat look from last year. You guys loved it, but we're gonna slay this year. Thank you as always for watching. I'm gonna head out so I'm not late for this event. I feel like I'm usually late. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.